To unparred waters, undreamed shores, a line from William Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale was my sentiment when I embarked on my trip you're about to see. It was a cool morning in Sydney, and I was ready to head out on my adventure. A quick 1.5 hour flight and I had landed. As soon as you land, you're greeted by mountains around the airport. It's truly beautiful. I picked up my rental car that I had booked ahead of time and I was on my way. A portion of our planet so remote, it has preserved a truly unique personality. Let me tell you, it's a wild place. I mean that as the biggest compliment one can give. From secluded white sands to lush vineyards, freshest produce you'll ever find, to an art scene to rival the best cities in the world. Welcome to this wild place, Tasmania. My first stop after landing in Launceston was the historic town of Evandale. And let me tell you, this is definitely a place where history comes alive. You literally feel like you're walking the paths trodden by so many people before you in the centuries past. As I traversed the town of Evandale, I came across some truly magnificent architecture in the form of some beautiful old churches, notably the St. Andrew's Church of England with its grand bell tower. This church was established in 1834, with the current building being erected in 1871. The Clarendon Arms Hotel, circa 1847, is an Evandale institution, serving weary travellers for well over 170 years. The Clarendon Arms is a historic pub, and I had really hoped to go there. Unfortunately, it was closed on that day. As I continued perusing through the town of Evandale, I discovered a few shops selling handicrafts and local produce. The scent of lavender permeated the air, followed by the sweet beckoning of wild honey. The aromas intertwined as the bees gorged themselves on the endless lavender bushes in the area. Evandale is known for its lavender and leatherwood honey. These small handicraft shops allow the locals to earn a living and showcase their town. I love these places as they allow a traveller to sample the local culture, skill and art. Being there, I was transported to what a shop in a country town in England would feel like, with its stacks of hats and fine china crockery, silk scarves and napkins galore. It was fast approaching late afternoon and I decided to head to Launceston for lunch and came across the Cock and Bull British pub. It was here that I encountered the Michelin star. Not really, I'm making that part up, but the quality was definitely there, the humble yet delicious Guinness pie. Following lunch, I checked into the Hotel Grand Chancellor, positioned in the heart of the city. The historic facade and a certain old world charm make it one of my favourite accommodations in Launceston. It has everything a traveller needs. Alternately, I also recommend checking out the Mercure. Both hotels are a short walk to all major attractions in town and are very comfortable. Launceston is the third oldest city in Australia, preceded by only Sydney and Hobart. This city dates all the way back to 1806. Lonnie, as the locals call it, is situated at the confluence of the North Esk, South Esk and River Tamar. It's definitely a must-visit city in the north of Tasmania and can serve as the best home base to explore the northern parts of this island and visit the World Heritage Cradle Mountain National Park. When in Launceston, one simply cannot overlook the Black Cow Bistro. This renowned restaurant is centrally located in the beating heart of Launceston and within walking distance from most CBD hotels. I have been to my fair share of fine dining restaurants around Australia, but let me tell you, the quality of their produce and preparation was next level. I ordered a beef tartare for entree, porterhouse steak for mains, and creme brulee for dessert, and every course was delicious. After an exciting day one in Tassie, it was time to get some sleep. An incredibly early start awaited in the morning. Day 2, and I hit the road at 6 a.m. to head west from Launceston to the Dolorite Peak of Cradle Mountain. Dolorite is an igneous rock for all those geologically inclined. The Cradle Mountain National Park, where I was headed, is a 2-hour drive from Launceston, and it was a cold, foggy morning, just the way I like it. The scenery along the highway is simply breathtaking. I stop quite often to take pictures. From endless fields to rolling hills and misty rivers, the topography in Tasmania is diverse and in many ways so untouched by human development. As the topography changes, so does the vegetation, transitioning from lush green to dry alpine bush. I finally arrived at the Cradle Mountain Visitors Centre and I excitedly parked the car and grabbed my gear. I arrived not long after the centre opened and I was keen to get my entry pass and explore this exceptionally beautiful wonder of the natural world. Cradle Mountain is situated within the Cradle Mountain National Park and requires an entry pass. Travellers can purchase an entry pass at the Cradle Mountain Visitors Centre. It cost me around $30 a day for a day pass, which included rides on the free shuttle bus service to travel between various landmarks in the national park. The best way to get around to see the sights at Cradle Mountain is via the shuttle bus service. I must stress that in order to get the most out of your time at Cradle Mountain, plan to be at the Visitors Centre by 8 a.m. to avoid the crowds and explore the area properly. You also get to experience the variability of the weather and how it influences the ambience of Cradle Mountain if you get there early. Here's some footage of me at Cradle Mountain, and this is the benefit of getting there early and also picking a off-peak time to travel to Tasmania. So I'm at Cradle Mountain, it's 9:15 a.m. It's dead quiet. And there you have it, Cradle Mountain, and the body of water in front of it is Dove Lake. Words truly are inadequate to convey the stunning majesty of this place. This is what I came here for, to do the Dove Lake walk. Starting my Dove Lake walk at 9:20 a.m. The Dove Lake walk is one of my all-time favourite bushwalks in the world. The walk is a 2 to 3 hour circuit across 6 kilometres or 3.7 miles. I recommend coming to Cradle Mountain with food, water, warm clothing and rain gear, and a good pair of hiking boots. The walks around Cradle Mountain can vary in difficulty and the weather is prone to change rapidly. Dove Lake sits at an elevation of over 900 metres above sea level and was formed by glacial activity. It is the most clearest water I've ever seen in my life. Here's some footage of me walking around Dove Lake.
ancient rainforests. So quiet, peaceful. The beautiful moss. This is the quintessential rainforest. Beautiful ferns, moss, running creeks, beautiful lake, wildlife. The trees have completely engulfed this walk, and it's pretty dark and very cool through here. As you can see, literally the rainforest is invaded.
When I took this video of Crater Mountain, I was about halfway around Dove Lake. As you can see, some parts of the Dove Lake walk are at an incline. Coupled with loose and jagged rocks and puddles, I highly recommend that you wear a good pair of hiking boots when you embark on this walk. I managed to finish the Dove Lake walk in an hour and 45 minutes, arriving back at the Dove Lake Centre and then in time to catch a bus to my next stop. The next phase of my time in the Cradle Mountain Lake Sinclair National Park was the world-famous overland track. There are so many exciting stories and sights I have in store for you. There is just so much to do over there in Tasmania, and I'm going to do my best to regale you with the tales of Tassie. So please join me in the next video for part 2 of my great Tasmanian journey. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.